Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi. Even centuries after his passing, the name echoes with power and reverence. His legacy is not just a tale of conquests and battles, but a story of a man who embodied the virtues of his faith and the spirit of his time. He is a monumental figure in Islamic history, revered not just for his military prowess but also for his unwavering faith, his profound sense of justice, and his compassionate leadership. His ability to unite people from different backgrounds and beliefs under a common cause is a testament to his exceptional leadership. Salahuddin's life, particularly his later years, offers profound lessons for Muslims and non-Muslims alike. His dedication to education, his respect for scholars, and his efforts to promote knowledge and understanding were as significant as his military campaigns. These lessons resonate deeply in our complex world. In an era where division and conflict often dominate, Salahuddin's example of unity and cooperation is more relevant than ever. His unwavering commitment to unity, justice, and mercy provides a timeless blueprint for leadership and ethical living. His actions in both war and peace were guided by a deep sense of morality and a desire to do what was right. Salahuddin's story is not just confined to the history books, it is a living legacy that continues to inspire and guide people around the world. His principles of fairness, humility, and respect for others are universal values that transcend time and place. His legacy speaks to the very core of human values: integrity, resilience, and compassion. These are the qualities that define true greatness and leave a lasting impact on the world. He rose from relatively humble beginnings to become a powerful sultan, yet he never let power corrupt his character. His humility and dedication to serving his people remained steadfast throughout his life. He remained a devout Muslim, a just ruler, and a merciful conqueror. His faith was the cornerstone of his life, guiding his decisions and actions in both personal and public spheres. It is this enduring humanity, coupled with his strategic brilliance, that makes Salahuddin a figure worthy of study and emulation, even today. His life and legacy offer a rich tapestry of lessons that continue to be relevant and inspiring for future generations. By 1190, Salahuddin had ruled as the Ayyubid Sultan for over 2 decades. His reign was a period of significant military and political activity, marked by numerous campaigns to consolidate and expand his empire. The Ayyubid dynasty, under his leadership, became a formidable force in the medieval world. His reign was marked by constant campaigns and the immense pressure of holding together a vast and diverse empire. The challenges of governance were immense, requiring not only military prowess, but also diplomatic skill to manage the various ethnic and religious groups within his territories. The weight of leadership took its toll. The relentless demands of ruling such a vast empire began to wear on Salahuddin. The physical and mental strain of his responsibilities was evident, as he often appeared weary and burdened by the immense tasks before him. Salahuddin, once a figure of immense strength and vitality, began to experience a decline in health. The years of constant campaigning and the stress of leadership had taken their toll on his body. He was no longer the vigorous warrior of his youth. Sources from the time speak of fatigue, bouts of illness, and a growing weariness in the Sultan. Chroniclers noted his frequent illnesses and the visible signs of his declining health. Despite the best efforts of his physicians, his condition continued to deteriorate. Despite these challenges, Salahuddin never allowed his physical ailments to deter him from his duties. He continued to meet with his advisors, plan military campaigns, and govern his empire with the same dedication and commitment that had defined his earlier years. He continued to lead, to strategize, and to dispense justice with the same dedication that had marked his earlier years. His determination to fulfill his responsibilities was unwavering, even as his health continued to decline. His declining health only seemed to amplify his commitment to his people. He saw his struggles as a test of his faith and character, a challenge to be met with patience and resilience. His sense of duty and his devotion to his people never wavered. He viewed his struggles as a test from God, a trial to be faced with patience and fortitude. His faith provided him with the strength to endure his suffering and to continue his work as a leader. This aspect of his life offers a powerful lesson in resilience. Salahuddin's ability to persevere in the face of personal hardship is a testament to his strength of character and his unwavering commitment to his people and his faith. Even when faced with personal hardship, Salahuddin never lost sight of his responsibilities as a leader and a servant of God. His life and legacy continue to inspire, reminding us of the power of resilience and dedication in the face of adversity. Maintaining a vast empire like the Ayyubids was a constant struggle. Different factions, often with competing interests, vied for power and influence. Salahuddin, with his keen political acumen, had always managed to maintain a semblance of unity. He understood that a divided house could not stand, especially against external threats. However, the Sultan's declining health in his final years coincided with a resurgence of internal tensions. Ambitious rivals within the Ayyubid family saw an opportunity in the Sultan's weakening state. Whispers of dissent began to circulate. Maintaining unity, a principle Salahuddin held sacrosanct, became an increasingly difficult task. He relied heavily on diplomacy, strategic alliances, and his own hard-earned respect to navigate these treacherous political waters. On March 4, 1193, after a reign of over 27 years, Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi breathed his last. His passing marked the end of an era, a period characterized by his relentless pursuit of unity and justice. Salahuddin, known for his chivalry and strategic acumen, had become a beacon of hope for many in the Muslim world. His leadership was not just about military conquests, but also about fostering a sense of community and shared purpose among diverse groups. His death, while not unexpected given his declining health, sent shockwaves throughout the Muslim world. The news of his demise spread quickly, and the collective grief was palpable. People from all walks of life, from the common folk to the nobility, felt the weight of this monumental loss. Salahuddin had been more than a ruler. He was a symbol of resilience and hope. The man who had liberated Jerusalem, a city of immense religious significance, had left an indelible mark on history. His conquest of Jerusalem was not just a military victory, but a moment of profound cultural and spiritual importance. It was a testament to his vision and determination, who had united the Muslim armies, bringing together factions that had long been at odds. His ability to forge alliances and inspire loyalty was unparalleled. Under his command, disparate groups found common cause and rallied together, achieving feats that seemed impossible. And who had come to symbolize Islamic resurgence was no longer amongst them. His presence had been a unifying force, and his absence left a void that was keenly felt. Salahuddin's legacy was one of revival and renewal, a beacon for future generations. Salahuddin's passing led to the inevitable fragmentation of his empire. The unity he had painstakingly built began to unravel. The vast territories he had controlled started to break away, each region seeking its own path. The dream of a unified Muslim world seemed to fade with his death. Despite his best efforts to ensure a smooth transition, including meticulous planning and discussions with his advisors, the reality proved to be far more challenging. The political landscape was fraught with complexities, and the seeds of discord were already sown. His successors were unable to maintain the unity he had so painstakingly forged. Internal strife and power struggles emerged, as various factions vied for control. The cohesive vision that Salahuddin had championed began to disintegrate under the weight of competing ambitions. Within a few decades, the once mighty Ayyubid Empire had splintered into smaller, often warring factions. The dream of a unified empire gave way to a reality of fragmented states, each with its own agenda. The legacy of Salahuddin's empire was marred by these conflicts. This turn of events served as a stark reminder of the fragility of power and the transient nature of political achievements. The once great empire, now in decline, highlighted the challenges of sustaining unity in the face of diverse interests and ambitions, and the importance of Salahuddin's message of unity. His life and leadership underscored the critical need for cohesion and collective purpose. The lessons he imparted remained relevant, serving as a guiding light for future generations. It underlined the enduring relevance of his life and the lessons he embodied. Salahuddin's legacy was not just in his conquests, but in the ideals he championed. His story continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of unity and the enduring impact of visionary leadership. Sultan Salahuddin passed away on March 4, 1193, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations. The empire he built, though weakened by his death, continued to influence the course of history for centuries to come. His death left the Muslim world in a state of uncertainty, as his successors struggled to maintain the unity and stability that Salahuddin had achieved. Lesson for today's Muslims: the life of Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi is a monumental chapter in the history of Islam, and his legacy offers timeless lessons that continue to resonate deeply with Muslims today. His reign was defined by his unwavering commitment to justice, unity, faith, and leadership in the face of adversity. As Muslims around the world face contemporary challenges, be they political, social, or spiritual, Salahuddin's life and character provide profound guidance on how to navigate these difficulties with integrity, wisdom, and resilience. The power of unity, strength and togetherness. One of the most important lessons from Sultan Salahuddin's life is the importance of unity. His ability to unite the fractured Muslim world during a period of intense division allowed him to overcome external threats and internal strife. The unity of Muslim territories under Salahuddin was key to the military victories during the Crusades, particularly the Battle of Hattin and the subsequent liberation of Jerusalem. The contemporary Muslim world, often marked by political fragmentation and sectarian divides, can learn from Salahuddin's efforts to unite people of various backgrounds, ethnicities, and sects. Whether it is in local communities, political movements, or international relations, unity is a crucial element for success. Muslims should focus on shared values and common goals, working together despite differences to build stronger, more cohesive societies. Unity in faith, transcending sectarianism, should remain the primary goal. Leadership with integrity, leading by example. Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi was not only a strategic military leader but also a man of integrity. His leadership style was deeply rooted in his moral values and his commitment to Islamic principles. Unlike many rulers of his time, he did not govern through oppression or fear. Instead, he governed with justice, mercy, and a profound sense of responsibility toward his people. Even in war, he showed compassion to those who surrendered, earning him respect from both Muslims and Christians. Leadership in any capacity, whether political, social, or personal, must be guided by integrity. Modern leaders, especially in Muslim-majority countries, should prioritize justice and fairness, demonstrating that leadership is not about power or domination, but about serving others. The values of mercy, honesty, and humility should remain central to leadership today. Transparency and accountability in governance are essential to foster trust and progress. Resilience in the face of adversity, patience and determination. Salahuddin's life was marked by constant challenges, whether in the form of military campaigns, political instability, or personal trials. Yet he remained resilient and steadfast in his mission. Even after suffering personal losses or military setbacks, he did not give in to despair. His ability to rise above adversities with unwavering faith and determination was a hallmark of his character. The challenges facing the Muslim world today, whether political, economic, or social, are significant, but they are not insurmountable. Muslims should take inspiration from Salahuddin's ability to remain resilient and optimistic, even in the face of great adversity. The quality of perseverance in the face of hardship is crucial for Muslims today. Patience, both at the personal level and in society, is necessary to overcome obstacles. The belief that Allah's help is near and that victory comes with perseverance can inspire Muslims to remain focused on long-term goals, despite short-term challenges. Strategic thinking and wisdom. The importance of knowledge and planning. Sultan Salahuddin was not just a courageous warrior but also a master strategist. He understood the importance of knowledge, intelligence, and planning in military and political campaigns. His success was largely due to his ability to anticipate his enemy's moves and prepare meticulously for battles. Salahuddin placed great emphasis on gathering intelligence, which gave him the upper hand in several critical engagements, including the Battle of Hattin and the Siege of Jerusalem. Strategic thinking is vital in every area of life, from personal development to political or economic matters. Today's Muslims should invest in education, knowledge, and critical thinking to navigate the complexities of the modern world. Salahuddin's emphasis on planning and foresight serves as a reminder that success is rarely achieved without thoughtful preparation. Intelligence gathering and research are just as important in the digital age as they were in Salahuddin's time. Muslims should aim to be both tactically astute and pragmatically strategic in all their endeavors, be it in business, activism, or personal development. Compassion and mercy, leading with heart. Despite his role as a fierce warrior, Sultan Salahuddin was known for his compassion and mercy. His ability to show kindness to those who opposed him, whether through prisoner exchange, safe passage, or fair treatment, was remarkable. After recapturing Jerusalem, Salahuddin allowed the Crusaders to leave the city without bloodshed, offering them safe conduct despite their previous atrocities. His respect for human dignity, regardless of religion, earned him a reputation that transcended his era. In a world that is increasingly polarized, the ability to show compassion, empathy, and mercy is crucial. Muslims should not lose sight of the humanity in others, even in moments of conflict. Whether interacting with people of different faiths or ideologies, the principles of tolerance, mercy, and understanding should guide Muslim conduct. A Muslim's character should reflect the teachings of Islam, where peace and compassion are valued more than confrontation. Righteousness in conflict, upholding justice. Even in war, Salahuddin's military campaigns were always conducted with the highest ethical standards. Even in the brutal and violent context of war, he upheld the values of righteousness. He ensured the safety of non-combatants, protected the wounded on both sides, and provided for the poor and needy, regardless of their religion. His integrity in war stands as an example of how Muslims should navigate conflict, always upholding justice and ethics, no matter the circumstance. Muslims today must strive to maintain a sense of justice in all their actions, particularly when they are in positions of power or authority. In times of conflict, it is essential to maintain ethical conduct and to never compromise on morality, whether in war or in peacetime. Upholding justice in all situations, no matter how difficult, is a reflection of true Muslim character. Faith in action, embodying the values of Islam. Sultan Salahuddin's commitment to Islamic principles was evident in every aspect of his life. He exemplified Islamic values not through speeches or proclamations, but through his actions. Whether it was his devotion to prayer, his humility, or his sense of duty toward his people, Salahuddin embodied the true spirit of Islam. His actions demonstrated that faith is not merely an abstract concept, but a force that should be actively lived out in the real world. Faith is not just a private matter, but something that should manifest in every action. Muslims today should reflect on how their faith informs their daily lives, decisions, and interactions. Islamic principles of honesty, mercy, justice, and service to humanity should guide Muslims in both personal and professional spheres. The life of Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi offers a profound blueprint for leadership, resilience, strategic thinking, and faith. His legacy reminds Muslims that true strength lies not in military conquests alone but in ethical leadership, mercy, and the ability to maintain unity in the face of adversity. Muslims today, whether in positions of authority or in their personal lives, should strive to follow his example, pursuing justice, promoting unity, upholding integrity, and leading with compassion. By drawing lessons from Sultan Salahuddin's life, character, and legacy, Muslims can confront modern-day challenges with the same wisdom, faith, and resilience that defined one of the greatest figures in Islamic history. Thank you so much for watching today's video on Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi. I hope you found his life and legacy as inspiring and insightful as I did. If you learned something new or enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from AI Deen Vision. Share this video with anyone who might benefit from these timeless lessons. Allah Hafiz, and thank you again for watching.